You're all right, Blade. I saw your message, but I have no idea how to do that. So switching it on over. Let's see. We got an update. Ooh, on that map. Boop. Let's see what else we got. Ground line details. Oh, for like parking spots and stuff. Interesting. I wonder if the fences are treated like straight edges so you can do it perfectly like that. That's kind of cool. I don't think I would ever actually like follow whatever I drew on the ground, so I don't think it matters too much. They even have curbs and stuff. Yeah, okay, so these are for people. Are they made by the same guy? Yeah. So these are definitely for people who are trying to do map modding. Interesting weighing station. Animal transport trailer pack. Oh. So just added capacities. Okay. What are these? Oh, grape harvesters. Multi-fruit tedder. A jackhammer? What? Ah, destroying rocks. Okay, that's kind of neat. Realistic livestock. Oh. Higher value. Required for reproduction. No male models. Not a 3D artist. Visual animals. The limit of visual animals per husbandry has been increased from 25 in the vanilla game up to 200 at maximum, which can be changed with a slider. That actually sounds kind of cool. I don't think I'm necessarily going to get that mod, but that, well, I could, but I still want it at the moment. This is cool. Excavator forks. Ah. All right, let's go ahead and get in this. Let's see, animal save. Checking, everything should be fine. And then once everybody starts popping on through, if they want to do multiplayer madness, we can. This is the last day of the week to do so, because won't be streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming Friday. I will be here Friday. Saturday at this point in time, I will not be in town. At this point in time. And then I'm not sure about Sunday at the moment. Not entirely sure. But it seems like so far the days where I'm consistently going to be here are going to be Monday and Wednesday. Like pretty consistent. Followed by Friday. And the other days are a toss-up depending on, you know, locations and whatnot. But let's check on this temple I want it done. I just want it finished. That's all we need. We just need this to be finished. Okay, so 1 more month, or at least half a day. But I'm gonna check everything here first. Enter vehicle. Okay, so we've already picked up the stuff. Okay, so we don't need to... Wait, what was this again? That was oats. Okay, so oats we just harvested. Wheat is... Oh, we can go ahead and harvest the wheat. Okay, did not notice that. Since we can do that, I'm gonna go ahead and get the Mac done. I did not realize we lined it up like that. So we're gonna try to get both of these as good as we can. I did not look up the mulching rules, which I guess I could have, but I did not look those up. But I don't think the field needs to be plowed. It says rolled, but rolling does not give you a massive bonus fertilization, so I don't mind too much about that. So we're not going to worry about it. Uh-oh. Got them passing each other. Now, if I remember correctly, from the sheer volume of product that we can get from the wheat field, from the sheer volume, I'm gonna go ahead and bring the trailer over here. Ooh. Definitely doesn't drive the best in this direction. Come on, let's get this hooked up. Okay. Now, one thing that's interesting, I'm gonna try. Wait. I wrote it on my notes actually. Hold up. It says up downs. Okay. We said we wanted 2 headlands. And then for the up downs, we said 90 degrees working direction. Okay, so we can't set the working direction for the AI, but can I just see what 90 degrees looks like? 90 looks about like that. Ah, okay, I see. And with 2 headlands, that's about what the AI gave us, right? Roughly. Not 100%, but roughly. Okay. So I think I can go ahead and get them started. Okay. Good. Go ahead and let him get started. Okay. While he's doing that, I am going to grab. We need to pull. Actually, hold up. I wonder. I don't think this will work, but if it does work, cool. If it doesn't, oh well. But I think. Of course not, Bourbon. Of course not. There it goes. And then, if I'm not mistaken, we should. Let's see. There it is. Should be able to let this down. Now, what I'm wondering is if we can actually hook this up to this. Oh, we can. Cool. We'll use Bourbon as a transporter since he moves really fast in comparison to any of the tractors we might use. Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and set him over here, out the way. Now what we need to do is this guy here. Go ahead and make sure the header, yep, everything's on it. And then we go drop. The good part about this is we can somewhat, if we want, prepare the fields like now if we want to. We don't have to, but we can. I'm not going to. Well, I'm not going to plow the fields because that was a bad habit that I was in the last few harvests. Is I would always like plow the fields after every harvest. You don't need to do that, and so I'm not going to. Now I'm gonna go ahead and let him get at least one full lap through first before I start doing anything, and then we'll go from there. Now while he's doing that, I need to check on the animals. Everything wool related and food. Yeah, chickens. I'm just not good at staying on top. Actually, no, we're about to have some wheat, so we'll put that in there, and that should be good because they'll have some food. But it looks like everybody is fed, so that's good. We don't need to do contracts, so I'm not gonna worry about anything, especially since these are the worst like spinach just needs to be gone. Straight up gone. But looking at everything else, we could put the excess wheat in here, but I'm gonna keep it at least for 1 year. The tailor shop is filling up a fabric, but that means we technically could skip months of at least 1 month of not harvesting, but picking up wool. We can skip a month of that since we have so much fabric in there. And I could probably figure out how many, because it's 2,400 cycles per month. 24 times 4, what's that, 96,000? So in 1 month, it should take up all the fabric. Right? If I'm not mistaken. Oh no, that's 9,600. 9,600, not 1,000. That's what it was. Oh yeah, we put way more fabric. 9,600. I think we put in about 13 or so each time. Good problem to have, I guess. Let's see, we don't need to sell anything, so I'm not gonna focus on that. Okay, how far? Oh, he's gone pretty far. Nope, I did not do it. Nope. I did not. Like, I didn't know really how to do that, so I was just like, I'm just not gonna. I don't have any examples of what that would look like to be able to do that, so I was like, yeah. I don't have a G voice. This is it. Whitest black dude ever. Exactly. That way I don't have to worry about too many of them being afraid of me. They look at me, they're already afraid. Well, I say they. I mean the people in the pritzy areas. Let's try that again. In the sun. There it goes. We are gathering a lot of wheat, which is good. Now I think we have a crap ton of oats, so I don't think we're gonna plant oats anymore. I think the rest of at least the next harvest, we're just gonna do straight wheat. Only because we could actually start making other products with the wheat, well, or at least with the amount of wheat that we could have. But it's like at the moment, oats are Lloyd, what do you think? Because I'm thinking like I could do more oats, but I don't think it's necessary. You know, like if we look, like how much oats do I have in storage? I have 15,000 liters. But then if you look at the horses, they aren't going through their oat food very quickly. Let's see. Oat is shorter growing season and makes flour. Yeah, that is a good point because you can make oat flour. I don't know. Like, I know we're gonna need the wheat for the chickens, so that's non-negotiable. It's just whether or not I should do a completely another season, or should I do less oats? Like, oh crap! Ooh, dude, you're gonna like this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Oh wait. Where was he? Okay. Bourbon can pull this thing. And he pulls it extremely fast, I'm gonna be honest. But Bourbon can pull this thing no problem. Let's see. But I don't know. Has anybody made an animal calculator for Farming Simulator? I don't think that would make any sense. But I'm curious as to how much do horses eat in a year? Because if I could calculate, I guess I don't know. They're high maintenance and require daily care. Okay. Move him out of the way. We're just gonna sit right about here. The good news is we haven't even done a full lap, and that is already one like cycle of stuff, which is good. That's a good problem to have. I am going to go ahead and take this back. I should probably pull it. That would be easier to maneuver, but we'll see how this works. What am I missing? What am I had to go run PP? Nothing. I was just thinking out loud, just trying to figure out. Oh, we do have wool that I need to get. I thought our thing said we didn't have any wool. Yeah, they all say we don't have any wool, but there's clearly wool right there. I guess I'll grab that and take that. Do all of them have it, and I'm just missing something? I don't know. The good part is we can't plant anything this year anyway. Ooh, I also decided to mulch, or not mulch, but at least widespread the straw, since we don't need as much straw. Now, this is where I'm about to make a huge mistake. Yeah, okay. Kind of figured I was. Now, here's a dumb, inventive idea, if this works. No, I kind of figured that wasn't going to work. Yeah. Yeah, let's stop trying to be creative. There it goes. Yeah, let's stop trying to reinvent the wheel and just stick with what we know, because otherwise you get yourselves in these weird predicaments. Good part is we don't have any crops in the field, so it should be pretty easy to put this back where it goes. And then at some point we gotta do multiplayer madness today, if everybody wants to play. I don't know. Ooh, flip that around. Can I squeeze this through here? We'll try it. Yeah, see, this is what I get. I'm just trying all this stupid stuff, and it just does not work. Okay. We go here, that right there. What I got to do, go here. Spin this way. Go forward. Spin this way. Hook it up. Hold it. Spin around. Okay. And I just gotta put it back in its spot as best I can. Problem is, that's the tricky part. Like, I can get it pretty close, but it's hard to, like, back it into place. I guess I could do something like... Because I gotta be able to get out. Why is it rolling? Yep, that makes sense. Makes a whole lot of sense. Okay, let's just get it as close to where we want it. Perfect, okay. Hold it out. That is not what I meant to do. Can we fold it again? Well, okay, it's just gonna keep, okay. If I can get this to work, that would be nice, but it's me being nitpicky and just seeing if I can get this trick to work. Yeah, me definitely being nitpicky. Do something like that. Go here. This is completely unnecessary in every meaning of the word, but I am curious. Yeah, good. Just go around. Go around. Go around. Go around. Okay, you don't want... Okay. I'm not even sure what I'm trying to do, if I'm being honest. I'm, like, genuinely not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think there's a mod that actually allows you to just hang... You know what? There's a mod that just allows you to just hang this thing up. Let's see what that looks like. It's not bad. That's actually a bit straighter. Yes, I don't know why I was adamant about trying to get that perfectly straight. Genuinely don't know. Anywho. Thank you, Bourbon. Do I still have the follow me mod activated? I don't think I do. It'd be cool if there's a way to check your mods like while the game is in session. Let's see. I enjoy going to the local truck shop for a coffee and heckle the bad parkers. A drink and a show. I mean, I'm probably the worst parker. Well, actually, when it comes to American Truck Simulator, I wasn't half bad. I got to a point I was pretty good at it. I think the problem in American Truck Simulator... Well, never mind. I was about to say the problem, but it's really not a problem. But you do have to constantly, like, get out of your car or out of your truck and check. But there is no getting out. I mean, there's a walk around camera in American Truck Simulator, but there's not a you're legit getting out and walking and getting close and da 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 da. Doesn't count if it's not in cab. That's like I prefer in cab, and so when I'm playing American Truck Simulator, that's all I do is in cab. The problem is in real life there are certain situations where you kind of have to get out and check or have someone spot you. The issue is that with American Truck Simulator, like, there's a walk around camera, but it doesn't really simulate the getting out and sort of walking to make sure you're not hitting anything, whatever. But majority of the time, unless I was just in a hurry, I chose to do in cab. I actually have some of those videos in a playlist somewhere on YouTube, but haven't played it in so long and so much has been updated. I just don't know. I will say we are doing a much better job picking up the stuff. Oh, come on. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. What? Why did it just randomly stop and then start in the middle of it? I don't understand that one. Also, I wish the widespreadness of it was more widespread, if that makes any sense. Like, I understand just distributing the straw back on the field to be mulched at some point, but I just wish it did more. Let's see. Never needed a spotter to back up a trailer. Along the trailer, easier just to back up. I agree. The only issue I had in American Truck Simulator, the trailers are easy to back up in my opinion. It's the drop decks that have the weird axles, in which case you're already not supposed to be backing them up. But sometimes you gotta like, there's this weird spot in one of the states, and I had to deliver to it, I think 2 or 3 times. And it's a 9-axle drop deck, and trying to like back it up is just, it's difficult. And you already shouldn't be backing it up, but you kind of have to, unless you have a smaller truck cab, almost like the European trucks do, where it's a very short wheelbase, so it makes it much easier to be maneuverable. When I did it my first time, I can show you something akin to what I had. Actually, hold up, was that it? Was it about this long? Yeah, it was about this long. And I'm trying to bag up a 9. Hold up, what, do we have it? Do we have it? I don't think we have that in this game. Nah, but this is the closest thing. And it was this thing, but it also had like an extra trailer, or like a little mini drop deck on the back of it. So like where these extra wheels were, like the last 2, that was a whole nother tiny little drop deck section as well. It was interesting. Oh, why did I do that? I don't know why I did that. Beep. Beep. Oh, I didn't mean to turn that off. Bigger harvester spread way farther. Those rear steer ones are BS. In real life, they lock out in reverse. Didn't know that. And actually, there might be a setting or something I could have done in the game to do it, but I don't know. Cab over used to be standard for truck. Yes, Yeah, the standard ones. Actually, hold up. So yeah, so hold up. Are these? Let's see, where are they? Are these the Volvo FH16? Are those considered cab overs? I would assume because it's cab over engine, right? Is that what cab over means? I hope. Probably wrong. Yep. Perfect. Let's see. Usually be standard for trucks. Yeah, that makes it tougher. There's a mod for it. I got used to it. Oh, crap. Didn't realize I was running into bourbon. Sorry. Don't read and drive, people. We've already gotten a crap ton of wheat off of this one field, which is fantastic. In fairness, this field is kind of sizable, so it makes sense. And then I'm not going to plow this season, but I do want to plant something that chickens can eat. But like, I would like to get to the point. I remember you telling me that on certain fields you would switch out like crops during, like rotate crops during the year. So like for wheat, I don't think so, because wheat has to stay up for like majority of the field. But like oats has a short season, and I would like to switch that out with something else that is short season. But I would like to switch it out for something else that's short season that we can still use with our animals, if that makes any sense. It sounds kind of weird, but let's see. It's so much shorter and easier to drive. Oh, not safe in the front end, but so much shorter and easier to drive. Canola and wheat, you can do both. Do horses take canola? Who eats canola? I know canola, we could easily make some money from that, from the oil. Can we get this little nibbit? Yeah. Dude, ever since you told me to do the field leveling thing, I don't know if you remember telling me that, but we've been doing really well with threshing these fields. You can do both. Let's see, canola. Oh, we can. We can run canola in August. Wheat. Well, they're gonna overlap. Well, okay. Well, the wheat is gonna stay. The wheat is gonna stay. But for oats, when does oats? Oats we plant in March, done in July. Is there something that I can plant August? Poplar, grass. I could plant. Okay, I could plant. I need something to plant August, done in March, or something of that nature. Which cotton has a short season, and that could work, but I'm not planting cotton. That's a nope. Actually, no, I can't. It's like all of our planting seasons are March. Whatever we plant needs to be picked up before March, which it doesn't seem like any crop actually does that. So, yeah. Or we can just do all wheat. You can do both same fields. I don't think anything eats it. Let's see. Well, maybe not this map. Corn? Nah. Yeah, wheat is like a year-round crop, which is fine. Like wheat is like one of those really good crops, because even if the chickens aren't eating it, you can also use it for bread. So wheat is probably one of the best crops, in my opinion, next to grass. But yeah. It's planted in fall, harvested in spring. Wait, is it? Is it? Oh yeah, it is. It's planted in the fall. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we have anything that's like a short winter crop. I mean, I guess the closest thing you could do is oilseed radish. But what is the point of oilseed radish again? Does it give you like a fertilizing state? I remember you talking about it for precision farming, which on our new save, by the way, we are going to be doing precision farming, which is going to make it even more difficult. That's all it does. Okay, well then, it seems like the only point of oilseed radish is to hope you're playing, what's it called? Precision farming, and that you're getting subsidies from the government, because I can't see what any other point of it is. Uh-oh. We have like tiny little nubs that we're missing, but we're still able to pick them up, so I would say net positive. And there's one on the other end we gotta get, but I was getting good subsidies with grass. Wait, so you don't need oilseed radish to get subsidies? And actually, how do the subsidies work? I don't fully understand the precision farming. It seems pretty legit to easy to understand the basic concept. You know, essentially get machines that can sense the ground or whatever. Oh, it's pulling. Look at that. It's pulling like a monster truck. Look at that. Look at that. That's kind of cool. I don't care what you say. That's kind of cool. Let's see. It's getting good subsidies. Doing the mow mulch roll method. When you sell it, doesn't tell you what you will get until you sell. You need machines with sensors and a liquid fertilizer, liquid fertilizing spreader. I'm tempted to let this trailer fully fill up and then see if Bourbon can pull it. It ought to be interesting. We've gotten so much wheat off of this field. Like, I'm glad I decided to do this field for wheat, because I genuinely don't think the horses are like needed, if that makes any sense. We're not that the horses aren't needed. That's not what I'm trying to say. The horses just, okay, so that's the spot we missed. It's just the oats for the horses. They're not eating as much food as I would have expected. In fairness, it's only 16 horses, but like 300, I think, chickens and a lot of sheep. So I guess it kind of makes sense as to why you don't go through the food as quickly with horses. So I can't be like upset about it or anything, and I'm not. It's just interesting. It's actually kind of convenient. It means we could actually probably do smaller field selection. Let's see, what did I miss? Let's see, you said, oh, let me just stop for a second. Use lime and a solid, very level. It can adjust the flow, but it's not as perfect as liquid sprayer. But lime isn't as important. It's more for adjusting pH between different crop types. When you gotta get a dedicated server, I'll help you out when you're working or playing sports. I can actually. I don't know. If that's something the community wants, I can definitely do that. I think that's all of our... Is it? That should be all of this stuff. But yeah, if people want to play on it, I'll do a dedicated server. Whether it's Minecraft or Farming Simulator, because in fairness, they're both cheap. Minecraft's definitely cheaper, and I think that's just because of the sheer amount of people playing. It's just easier to set up a Minecraft server. But yeah, it's super. Yeah, but yeah, we could definitely do that. Do a dedicated server. At least that way, if Melissa wants to play, we can get her own farm, and when she's, she'll be sleepy or whatever, but we'll at least get to see her progress and see her farming, even if she's not technically like actively playing while we're awake, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm into it. You can choose the game, but I'm willing to pay a bit more to cover the server fees. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. And to be honest, the amount of money I've made from YouTube, I can just put that into the things. Like I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination, but essentially the money I've made, that I'll just put that towards whatever server we decide to do. I'm tempted to do Minecraft only because that would give some variety to our community, in the sense that we already play and watch me stream Farming Simulator. Minecraft will give us like a break from it, but we don't have to do craft necessarily. It's just something I was thinking about. I'm not really welcome on Gaming Wombat stream anymore. What did you do? One of the other weirdo members got gnarly mad at me for arguing with him, which I was unaware I was. Anyways, I called him a lunatic. I'm the bad guy? As long as you know you're the bad guy. But yeah, some people I think are more sensitive than others, which is why I'm always like, you see how like I'm constantly very picky about my word choice. I'm not like this in day-to-day life, typically because I'm either talking to rugby guys which some of them do get their feelings hurt, but most of them don't. Yeah, some people are just very sensitive. Not sensitive in the sense that you're hurting their feelings, but the things that I would normally say might trigger them, or something that I might say on occasion might trigger them, if that makes any sense. And so I have to be aware that some things I say, and I know this, some things that I would normally say on a day-to-day basis might trigger people. Turn, baby, turn. This is a freaking monster. This is awesome. I love this thing. Go, Bourbon, go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, look at this. Still, this, bro. Coolest vehicle ever. Okay, on our next, like, map, I'm definitely getting another one of these. And probably this trailer. The fact that it can pull this trailer already makes it nice. I also gotta get a MAN TGS. The MAN TGS followed by this truck are probably my top. I can't say my two. The MAN TGS is my favorite. You already know that. The MAN TGS is my favorite. That's for sure. Oh wait, what the heck am I doing? I'm supposed to be giving food to the chickens. That's my fault. Forgot. Let me get up this hill, then I can read some chats. Okay. The particular guy is always angry. It's literally in his username. I know a lot about the things he knows, so if I comment on something he knows and he disagrees, he takes it as arguing. I've met people like that. They take you commenting on their knowledge base as you like they take it as a personal attack, and it's not meant that way. But yeah, I have met people who are like that, which is why I feel like everybody should take like a mini debate lesson in school. But worst part is I paid monthly to support his channel. Well, did last month for me. That's Bigfoot. There's one for sale near me. There's a MAN TGS near you? What the heck? Honestly, okay, so I've seen throughout my life, and actually near me, there are people who have the cabs of semi-truck cabs, they have them like in their driveway, and I'm assuming they're truckers or they own their own trucking business or just own the cab, whatever. If I could, I would own one. If it wasn't like too expensive and someone just didn't want one, I would own it. Would I use it frequently? Maybe not, but it would be interesting, like just occasionally, just to drive at least the cab of a semi truck around. I don't think I would want to carry a trailer just because of the what's the word, the intenseness of it, like the chance that I might mess up somebody's stuff. I don't think I would do it. So see, he's an old mechanic that hangs around a race car team. He posted that most drivers pay to race for a team, which is totally oh yeah, I know this thing. That is actually one of the first things I saw when I was wanting to start playing Formula One, the video game, like back in 2019, I think 2020. Sometimes you need to pay for your ride, but what I said was Lewis Hamilton don't have to pay nobody to drive for them. I'd live in a semi trailer. Wait, he got mad at that? I mean, I don't know. I feel like it's a weird thing to get angry about, but I don't know. I'm not a big Formula One person. I know who Lewis Hamilton is. Just like, let's see, I know Lewis Hamilton. I think something Carl Magnuson. I'm gonna take that one back. I really don't know. But if I got that second one right, those are the only people I know. I know 2 people in Formula One. Formula One is just not a big thing for me. And I know we've had this conversation before, so I'm not gonna talk your ear off about it. I'd live in a semi trailer. I've thought about that too, because semi trailers, like, they're not uncomfortable, and they seem pretty spacious. Now, I mean, of course, the work around playing video games and all that, you know, I guess if you have a really good laptop, everything should be fine. But let's see. There's a tiny house style with a dome ceiling. Even said at one point he probably did, but not anymore. Let's see. Ardeon Senna, don't know who that is. James Hunt. I've heard of James Hunt. Michael Schumacher. I know. See, the fact that I've never seen his name spelled out, but the fact that I read that, is it Schumacher? I've always heard of Schumacher, so I'm gonna say Schumacher. Daniel Ricciardo, don't know that one. Dude, those trucks have so much AC power. Oh, facts. The semi trucks are insane. I don't know if you've ever like watched the YouTubers. Like, there's a decent amount of YouTubers who are also truck drivers. Because at one point I was thinking about becoming a truck driver. Ultimately, no. And if I do, I would do tandem driving with my brother. But I was just looking into it, and I was like, dude, this is awesome. And when you look at the amount of like things you could have running in those, oh geez, knocked over my water. The amount of things you could have plugged up in or outside of a semi truck, it's insane. Let me go get this. Well, who is using their weed eater? Yeah, it's eating some weed, I'll tell you that. Let's see. Most big rigs have APU, auxiliary power unit. Yep. Don't even need to run the engine, and it's awesome. And it makes sense because, again, at least in America, people sleep in their trucks. I think in Canada as well. You guys, I might be mistaken, but you guys have semi trucks that people sleep in, right? Or am I mistaken on that? And the only reason I'm saying that is because I remember there was a truck driving protest at one point that was on the border of Canada, if I'm not mistaken. I probably am, but I'm doing my best. And I think it has something to do with Trudeau. I don't know. I'm trying my best. but I try to be well-rounded on everything, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't know a lot about everything. I know a little about everything. Let's see, if you run a reefer, you have a whole generator on your trailer. A reefer is a refrigerated truck. Yeah, get up there. Which, I'm gonna be honest, in American Truck Simulator, reefers were probably, I won't say my least favorite trailers, but like the jobs just did not pay a massive amount. And I feel like most of the time they were short distance drives. Because in American Truck Simulator, they're starting from the East Coast and going, no, they're starting from the West Coast and going east. So they haven't gotten to like Maine or any places like that that do a lot of like lobster or crab and stuff like that needs to be refrigerated. Even if it was refrigerated, it would still need to be like fresh. Speed is the thing for a lot of seafood people. I mean, I don't eat crab, or I've had crab cakes. Why did I park that there? Why on earth did I park that there? I had the same issue every stinking time, and I still thought it was a good idea to park that there. I'm just gonna spin this around. Yeah, that's good enough. As long as I can get under it. I do that every time, and it's just goofy me. Let's see. Yeah, my dad's trucks had bunk beds. Freedom Convey. Yeah, the truckers shut down, and Trudeau, okay, so that is the dude's name, called them terrorists. Bro, you gotta hate rich people sometime. I wouldn't say rich people, politicians. Politicians are almost as bad as lawyers, but at least for lawyers, it's their job. Even though I still don't agree. I couldn't be a lawyer. Or at least if it was like a specific type of lawyer. Like if it was a lawyer where I know my client is in the wrong and it's my job to get them off, like I couldn't do that. Like get them like acquitted, I think is the word. I couldn't do it. It's depending on what the crime is, you know, and I'll just have to like step down. Or like there'll just be some cases where I'm just like, I cannot take this case. I don't care what you say. I can't take it. It would be like one of those issues for me personally. I think just moral issues for me. You know, they're insane. My uncle's trailer could get down to minus 20 degrees Celsius. That is fucking insane. Let's see. Oh, it was a big deal. The truckers blocked the roads. I remember seeing it on YouTube. I thought it was really cool, and I was not upset because of the pandemic. I wasn't upset. Like I'm like, and I was like, it's fair. I mean, stop pissing off the people who help keep the country afloat. That's kind of my sort of thought process. Like there are certain. Actually, let's just say blue collar workers. Blue collar workers, I think truckers fall under the blue collar flag. If they don't, we'll just say blue collar plus truckers. But there are people who keep society afloat. The people delivering my food definitely are one of them. Leave them alone. Help them out. Like, give them some type of like breaks. Like, are they the most skilled people in the world and have doctorates and stuff? No. But I would venture to say that people delivering my food are probably a little bit more useful than a doctor. Only because the only time I need a doctor is if I'm sick. If I'm not sick, that doctor kind of doesn't help me. Let's see. Trudeau was forced to quit. The only reason that's funny to me is because we have you know probably why that's funny, at least the American version of why I think that's funny. I'm not going to go into that because I don't want to offend people. There's something my dad told me, and it rings too true. If you got it, a truck brought it. Facts. Mechanics, cooks, mail workers, they're my homies, mad respect. I don't say it's like That's not. I forgot all about it. Mail workers, anyone who delivers mail, especially how much I order crap from online. But it's like there's just stop pissing people off. Like the people who help keep society afloat. Is it like emergency stuff? No. And I don't think anybody is screaming that it's emergency, but I'm pretty sure everybody is saying yes, it's freaking important. Like unless you're one of those people who grow your own food, I think we can all agree it's extremely important. Let's see, shit would stop working if they stop. Exactly. That's like who is it? There's people who work on oil rigs. Trying to figure if they had like a specific name, but people who work on oil rigs, dangerous work, one. Two, if they stop, a huge part of the economy just shuts down. Of course, we can go back to the days where everybody just rides horses or bikes everywhere. I mean, we could easily do that. Is anybody going to? Well, at least not in America. Even though we're so spread out. We have so much space in America, which I'm happy for. But geez. Let's see. Canada supplies 90% of USA's oil. It's insane. It's like now I'm thinking about it. It's actually kind of scary that there are certain jobs, which there are a lot of them now that I think about it, that if everybody in that profession would just like disappear, we're screwed. Truckers, one of them. Despite what, I'm assuming. Here's the thing. I would like to think if you brought it up, most Americans would be like, yeah, makes sense. But I think it's one of those things that nobody's thinking about it. Like I think that most people, if they think of a trucker, it's, hey, this trucker's in my way on the highway, get him out of the way, But when you think about it, if every trucker were to just disappear, we're done for. As much as I don't like police, if police disappear, actually, it's not that I don't like police. I actually do not have a problem with police. I hate when there are police who don't do their job. But in general, I'm okay with police. It's just when there are police who don't do their job, it does bother me. I'm gonna be honest. It is what it is. But I love firefighters. My dad was a firefighter. And there's nothing you can't really go wrong with firefighters. Let's see. U.S. buys 3.8 billion barrels of oil from Canada. We like oil. Heck, we went to war for it. Per day. What the heck am I going to do with I don't know what the heck we're doing it. Well, if it's crude oil, that makes sense. Actually, no, so nah, this makes sense. Yeah. Never mind, it makes sense. Does Alaska have oil? Because I'm trying to figure out what is the point for Alaska to be one of the 50 states. Like there has to be, because I would assume not much can grow or live up there. I don't know because I've never been to Alaska and I have absolutely no knowledge base on this. I'm just assuming. Close to Russia. Let's see, on the globe. Oh, it is actually close to Russia. Bro, if we're using it, okay. Military reasons. Okay, I guess that's fair. Okay. I guess that makes sense. It's like playing Civilization 6, except now you're at like a stalemate. It's like, hey guys, we're all friends, we're all cool, but just understand, if you betray me, we're right next door. We're just a hop skip across the pond. We're ready. Okay, let me park this. Now, I'm going to go to the temple. I'm going to fast forward to see how much we can get through. If it's going fast, we're good. If not, yeah, nah, that's definitely not fast enough. We're just going to skip forward. If anything, I'll skip like half a day maybe, but I don't think it's gonna make much of a difference. Should probably close the front door actually. Beep. Up the stairs, up the stairs. I'm the biggest bird. We'll go to like 18. See if that works. Let's see. That in Alaska is known to have insane ancient tech, underground pyramids, and of course HAARP. That's a weapon, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'm probably wrong on that front. I just think I remember seeing something like that in a Call of Duty game. But I do not know. Yeah, is it a good thing I didn't? Yeah, okay. Let's see. The weather control? Which, speaking of weather control, did you ever see that movie where I don't really understand the premise of it because I didn't watch the whole thing, I just came in late to it, but essentially the world was having like some type of crisis where the weather was going crazy and there's just a bunch of weird no more space for, okay, we gotta get the eggs. Let me get these eggs. Let me get these eggs. Oh, I forgot, it's growing weeds. What do we need to plant again? Oats. We can't plant those for a while. Wheat. We could probably just do everything as wheat, even though that's going to be an insane amount of wheat for us, which isn't a problem. We could do carrots, but who the frick wants to deal with carrots? Let's see. Stand for High Altitude Auroral Radiation Program. Weather control is a thing. I think it is. My tinfoil hat is I really don't understand why the heck I'm collecting the eggs. I can't do anything with them necessarily. We need to feed 1.1 and 2.1 again because I did not put enough in. Actually, no, I did put enough. We just fast forwarded a decent amount. Also, the chickens, brother, like, can we have a bigger like feed capacity on the chicken coops? I didn't, what? And reach that last one? Really? We can't reach that last one? Okay, there we go. There's more in there. Wait, so the chicken coop only holds 6. Are we serious right now? That's it. Oh, that's annoying. That, I can't lie, that's kind of annoying. Chicken coops only hold 6 pallets of eggs. All right. Whatever. Can we pick this up? Can we pick this one up? Oh, that's nice. Now, it would be nice if I could pick up all this. Doubt that I could. And we didn't actually have to move off the property. We did have to go for it first. So that is something that's interesting. But it is working, which is a bit interesting. Now this one might give us problems. See, figured. Okay. We're just gonna come over here and drop these. And pick it all up. Not gonna lie, I like this mod. The fact that there hasn't been a way to do, or like there, like this mod should be in Mod Hub. Oh my gosh, okay. One of those. One of those. This time I'm trying to just leave this near the street edge. See what happens. Swing through. Surprised we didn't actually hit there. Uh-oh. And then just push. Back this up. What? Fascinating. It's not. Okay, that's interesting. We'll see if it works. I think I understand why it's causing those issues. It's just, it would be interesting if I could stop that from happening. 20, oh, I thought I said we had 27,000 things of eggs. I was gonna say, that's insane. All right, let's go pick up those other ones. It would also be nice if you could just run over weeds, even though I do understand that that is not how that works. Wait a minute. Do you... Ooh, interesting. This is kind of cool. So the places where we drop the straw have considerably less weeds on them. That's kind of neat. I know that doesn't really mean anything, but that's kind of neat. And I think we actually bought, yeah, we bought a weed thing. So I'll go through and pick those up and get those off the field. Fields, plural. But something else that I'm sort of wondering. Get up the hill, get up the hill. I still want to know what I want to plant. Like, I feel like the amount of wheat that we got is like good, right? Like, I feel like it's a really good amount. Should last us a year, I would hope. 23,000, I feel like that's good. That should last us a year. Oats, we have about 15, which I know for a fact that's gonna last us a year. But you also made a good point that both of these could be turned into flour, so I could keep running the same amount and nothing egregious is gonna happen. But I could also change maybe one of these fields to a no, I want you to understand how stupid this was about to sound. We have horses, right? Horses require a root crop as well. I was about to say, oh, we're gonna plant carrots so that way our guys can have carrots. And then I forgot that horses, that's only a 5% like increase. Like, that's so negligible in the grand scheme of things. So no, we are not gonna do that. We also have a lot to do. We have to feed, well, sort of, not really. We gotta feed everybody, and then we have to weed the fields. I need to figure out what I'm gonna plant, which I think I'm just gonna plant the same stuff. I think we're just gonna plant the same stuff and probably the exact same quantities, just to, like, on the exact same fields, just to make life simple. Not that there's anything wrong, but I don't know. If anything, we would need more wheat, because chickens, like, our chickens are going to go through their food much quicker than the horses are. But I think we'll just keep them the same. Yeah, I'm just gonna nudge this, and we're just gonna keep doing something like this. We're then gonna pick up that. We're gonna. Oh, we can't. Okay, hold up. Okay, it's not. Okay. So it's not letting us pick it up, so I'm just gonna drag it if I can. Yep. Alright. Can I? Yep, of course can't. Please clear the unloading area. Oh, I saw it. There it is. Beep. Now pick it all up. I'm not sure why that happens, but not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Wait, what? Big brother, pick it up. Okay. Same thing as before. Just get a little bit. Wait, that one's just not registering, like, at all. This one's not. Why? Like, it just refuses to register at all costs. And I can't seem to understand why. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Let us go here. Drop that off. I don't know why, but maybe we go back. Whoops. Dumb of me. That's not what I meant to do. Even though that might work out in my favor. Doubt it, but it might. We'll push this way a little bit. Alright. Will it? There it goes. Okay. Deliver the wool. Deliver. Okay. We're gonna do 2 or 3 things at the same time. We're going to if I can check. Eggs are not in high demand at the moment. Nah, so we're not gonna worry. Nothing's in high demand at the moment, but we're not gonna worry about. We have so much straw, and the straw is not gonna deplete. We do need to put a hay bale in front. What? Oh, okay. Didn't think. Can I just drop the eggs? Is that possible? No. Okay. Let's just grab all the wool then. We will leave the eggs and then wait. What? What is this down here? I'm confused. How is this? Wait a minute. Why is none of this stacked? Oh, wait. No, it's set to stack. But we didn't. I don't think I'm understanding what's happening at the moment. Like, nothing wanted to stack. Okay. What the heck? What the heck is going on? Okay, some of it is stacking, some of it isn't. Maybe it's because we're on like a slope or something. Okay, I don't fully understand that one, but new one to me. We'll have to grab the fabric. We'll have to go straight to the warehouse. What do I need from the warehouse while I'm here? Let's see. We need. Oh. Okay, so we'll check the warehouse once we get there then. Okay, so check the warehouse once we get there. And any fabric or whatever will come back with us. No, it will come with us to the temple. Ooh, hopefully it doesn't go into the thing. So I'm actually gonna drop it and we'll see what happens there. It's interesting that eggs, the chickens, I can't fully understand that one. Cut through here. Ooh, a little bit of a jump. But we are fine. Should be another one right here. Yeah, sort of, not really. Swing through here. Go through here. Spin. Okay, yep. Only happens about once a month because we haven't had this happen in a hot second. But we fixed it with the super strength mod. Okay, all of those go in there. Go here, spin around. We need to go to warehouse. I just hate that the warehouse is so far away. It's not super far away, but it is far away enough for me to be like, this sucks. Pick up everything. Okay, and then we're gonna keep going this way because we need to stop by the warehouse. I'm gonna go. We're into some weird route, but we'll see what happens. And if I'm not mistaken, we should be able to go straight up through here, right? Oh wait, that always works? Oh crap. So I've been going like the worst route possible for the longest. Just let that run through for a second. We'll just pull through here. Okay, well, let's go check on the temple. Okay, let this run through. Okay, and what is this? Ice? Yeah. It says we need wood beams. Is that it? This might be the last thing we need. If all it's saying is that we need 6 things of wood beams, this might be it. Let's see, wood beams. We need sticks. Okay, I'm gonna start just by seeing what can it pick up. 2. Okay. Beep, beep. Beep. Okay, got our stuff. Let the bag on out of here. Uh-oh. What's oh, the engine's off. Hello. Okay. We'll swing this by the temple. So we might be able to finish the temple in this episode, which is fantastic, which means we can finally start the new thing. What does it sound like in the cabin? The ice be icing. And we haven't bought any new fields in a while, but I think that's also fair. So, what's up, nice guy? How are you? Hope you enjoyed Choich. Choich. How would you spell it? Choich. C-H... Oi, O-I-C-H. Choich. Choich. We might be able to finish the temple on this episode. I'm hoping. Because we just fast forwarded and, well, twice, and now I've mostly completed everything on our farm. We gotta get some weeds up, but for the most part, after we drop this stuff off at the temple, I'm hoping this will be our last little run of stuff we need to take to the temple, because it says we only need 6,000 wood beams. Let's see. I'm on the way home now. We'll drive safe or ride safe. I think you're in high school, so ride safe. Okay, so we want to go up here. I am going to drop and then pick up the stuff that I need. So we're gonna go here. I'm going to drop, pick up the wood beams. Oh wait, whoa. You can shoot. I could tell it to drop only. Super cool. I didn't know it could do that. I didn't know I could tell it specifically which ones to drop. So that means I can go here, right? And I could just tell it to just awesome. And I don't have to constantly unload and reload stuff. So that's cool. Didn't know I could do that. Now that I know. Okay, we're gonna go back, drop the fabric off, put the eggs in the thing, weed the fields, fast forward. Let's see, how's your day going? It's going well. It's going pretty well. I'm gonna be honest, before I was streaming, I was a little bit low on energy for some reason. But ever since I started streaming, I'm good. In fairness, I did go to the gym. I didn't do a huge, like, it wasn't a heavy weight day today. Today was more accessories and clean up on things. For example, I stretched a decent amount. I did lat pull downs, seated row to my chest, both for 3 sets of 10. And then that's a random patch in the middle of a field. That's interesting. And then after that, I did some, nope, I forgot, I stretched into stability work as well. And after that, I did 15 minutes of steady pace on a bike, just going sort of the same pace, just focusing on breathing. I'm trying to get my cardio up, and I know a big part of cardio is how I breathe, and so I'm trying to get better at it, and it has been working. I've been doing better at practice. I can't say much better because I just started this, but I can say it's been decently better, which is good. Go up here. One thing that would be cool with Farming Simulator is if they did like events. And I understand it sounds stupid, but American Truck Simulator does events every now and again. And I don't know, it would just be nice if this game did that. Like, let's say when it gets close to Halloween, like certain base game vehicles could get skins. Again, American Truck Simulator does that, so maybe that's not quite the same. But if like the real life owners, like let's say New Holland, said, hey, well, here's a Halloween design that we like and wouldn't mind you putting in the game for the tractors, here you go, that sort of thing. How much work did you get done? Are you talking about me or Blade? Oop, turn. Park this. Park it. Okay. Let's grab little beef. And we'll let little beef go ahead and start weeding the fields. Now, at the same time, could I go ahead and fertilize the fields at least once? I don't think that would be a problem. Let's see. Where is... Oh, here. Yeah, I think we'll just stick with the same stuff. So we'll plant wheat next month. Ooh, that's what I was supposed to be thinking about. Is our seeder, is it a direct... I don't think it's a direct drill seeder. I don't think. Yeah, which means we have to plow to use these. If I'm not mistaken, that's what that means, right? So we're gonna have to plow regardless. Right? In which case we don't need this weeder. If I'm always gonna have to plow, because I don't have a direct drill. Let's see, no previous cultivating or plowing is necessary. So we could use a cultivator instead of just using a full-blown plow. Shallow cultivators are used for shallow cultivation or seedbed creation of fields. Did you get the temple done? Once we finish this, the temple will be pretty much done. Yeah. I'm just checking. 164,000. I mean, we won't have to deal with rocks. I don't know. You know what? F it. We're just gonna go ahead and fast forward and then figure out everything from there. Okay. Fast forward to the next month. Hopefully the temple will be done right now. We just put in the last, or I'm hoping the last wood beams, because typically it asks for like 2 or 3 ingredients or more. This time it only asked for 1, and so I'm hoping, let's check that was the last thing we needed for the temple. Okay, we're gonna have to fast forward one more time. Okay, so we still got a little bit longer to wait. I'm gonna leave a like. Appreciate you. Ooh, these weeds are definitely growing. But if I'm plowing, the question is, in order to, here, I guess I could test it. Because if we're gonna need to plow / cultivate regardless, then there's no point in the weeder, because we're never gonna have weeds because we always have to plant. Like we're always gonna have to plow before we do anything. But I'm just curious, so I'm gonna check real quick. But yeah, the fields where we put straw down, there is less weeds, which is nice. Oh crap, we can buy it. Okay, just curious. Okay, it's fertilizing, but it's not. Okay, so that's interesting. But yeah, we can't plant the stuff. Let's get rid of this. We already know there are weeds there, so there's nothing really to think about. Wait, I need to check. What about crops? Are there crops there? Wait. Still showing that there are oats on this field, even though I just tried to do... Okay, let me just go back in here and check. Don't think it did. Yeah, so we got to get rid of the old stuff before... Okay. Alright, so there's no need, and that's good news, I guess, sort of. There's no need for the weeder we bought, and I'm going to have to plow each field every single time, regardless. Which is fine. It does mean one less piece of equipment, which I could take up there and sell, but that's fine. That is fine. It's just something to note. And I kind of knew that in the back of my head. I just didn't really think about it. I guess if I was gonna do the oilseed radish thing on these fields until, I mean, it could make us some money. I don't think it's gonna make us enough. Actually, it's used for fertilizing, so it wouldn't matter, I guess. I don't know. So let's see, we need to plow the fields. Where is my plow? Right there. We need to plow the fields, which shouldn't take us too long. It's the stone picking that's going to take forever. Which I think we can actually set the stone picker to be automatic, I think. How heavy is this? Or I guess how much horsepower does it require? 340. And I think the Voltra does not have 340. 271, yeah. So we have to use this guy. And that's fine. Okay. Oop, didn't mean to do that. I did find it interesting that seeding started getting rid of some of the weeds, which is nice. But we'll just go around quickly, do this. Meow. Meow. This shouldn't take us too long, I don't think. And the stone picker, if I'm not mistaken, should be able to be pulled by the manned TGS, which if it can be, that'll save us some time. I wonder, does this mulching help fertilization? I understand like plowing technically isn't mulching, I don't think, but let's see. Does it? If it does, yay. If it doesn't, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. It's showing it's being plowed. No, it does not help fertilization. That stinks. That genuinely stinks. Now, I feel like the rocks are smaller for some reason. And I'm wondering if that is because we put straw in the field or not. I don't know. But it is interesting. Okay. Grab this section. Turn. Drop. Go through here. Okay, just like that. All right, let me switch to the TGS. Drop that. Hopefully he can run the stone picker. If he can, that'll make our lives a little bit easier. If he can't, then I'll see if he can run the plow. Oop. He can run the stone picker, so that's good. Now, can AI do this for me? Do I need to use course play? Ooh, he can. Perfect. Go ahead and hop out the field, see what he does. Let's see, will he start it? Okay, he does. Perfect. And he moves relatively quickly. Good. So while he's doing that whole field, I'll be going through on this one. Scraping it on the asphalt because I dropped it too early, but that's fine. And the rest of these fields should be... Actually, it's the big field that's going to take a second, but we should be able to see the temple being done this stream. I hope. I truly, truly hope. The fact that we don't own this dude's field, yet we can mess it up is interesting. Okay, so I don't have access to this land, but I did just mess up his land down here. Will it do some more? No, I don't know why that worked, but it's interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. It's done. We're not done, but streak. Okay. Oh, I see. Okay. So if part of our vehicle is close and on our field, we can still mess up their field. That's interesting. So as long as we don't have the sign that says you don't have access to this land, you can still mess up. So we're plowing their field, but also it's still touching ours. Look at that. That's interesting. We just screwed up that dude's field big time. See, don't have access, don't have access. And as long as I'm touching my field, it has to plow. That's interesting. So, moral of the story is do not park your field too close to mine. It's very interesting. Excuse me. I know I've accidentally put lime down on the dude's field before. I've accidentally fertilized the dude's field before. But now I figured out why. Get as much of this as possible. Let's see, he's still not done with that first field, which is perfectly fine. Pick this up, swing back, drop it down. And so we'll finish plowing the field before he actually finishes all the stone picking, which is fine. I guess we should start on the big field, because the big field is the most important one, seeing as that's the one where we actually have to put wheat down on the field. We're not putting wheat on all these, we're just... But I guess it's fine, it's not the end of the world to do it with this pattern. Let's go ahead and just do them all while we're here. And then yeet it in this direction. Yeet. Yeet it that way. Perfect. And he still has not finished that first field, which is fine. Eventually I'll take over and move faster. And actually, I think on the next one, I'm just going to have him go ahead and start over here on this field, since this is the most important one. The other ones, we can just get it as we can. And we do need to put fertilizer on these fields, but we don't have to do it immediately. Oh wait, it is September. We do have to plant the wheat, right? Crap. Right, did I read that correctly? Yeah, so we actually do have to plant wheat. Ugh. Which means this stream's gonna have to go a little bit longer than normal. That's fine, I guess. Alright, guys. Okay. Get as much of this out of the way. I guess I can go ahead and start the AI on this one. Did he miss any? Doesn't look like he did. Oh, a little bit over here at the very front. Which in the grand scheme of things, not a big issue. Okay. And had I thought about it, we should also got to deliver the wool. Well, actually, I said again, we can let the wool stack up or not. It doesn't matter one way or the other, I don't think. And actually, that plow is actually going to make this very quick. It's the stone picker. Everything hinges on the stone picker. And I've been looking in real life, hoping to find a stone picker that's bigger than this one, but nope. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, so he should start, yep, in that direction. And I think this plow is wider than that thing, so he's gonna have to do a few passes. But that's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. And I think he's set to do one. Yeah. And I guess regardless of whether or not he's set to do one or not, we're on track to finish the second headland if he's doing two headlands. I think he's doing one, but either way, we'll finish the second headland before he even starts it, which is good for us. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been missing chat. Do you stream on Friday? I will be streaming this Friday. Yes, I will be. We'll be streaming on Friday. It seems like right now the most consistent days for me as far as streaming are going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tuesdays and Thursdays, not likely. And then Saturdays and Sundays, up in the air, depending on whether or not I have to travel. Like for this weekend, I don't know for sure yet, but I think this weekend I have to travel, in which case I will not be streaming this weekend. But it seems like I'll be streaming either 3 or 5 times a week. Which I like it. Oh, jeez. Hey, sir. Hey, sir, what you doing? What you doing, my guy? What are you doing? Okay, I really don't know what he's doing. Okay. I don't fully understand what he's doing. I'm just gonna go this way then. I thought he was gonna... I don't know. Genuinely don't know. Oh, I see. I think we're also... Well, no, he hasn't completed a full lap yet. Oh, he's going back and do... I don't know what he's doing. Really don't. It's fine. It's fine as long as we finish this. I guess it's just started further left, knowing that I think he's doing his up downs now. Even though he never really finished this right side, but I guess in his head maybe this right side wasn't completely finished to begin with. So I don't fully understand, but it's fine. It's fine. It works well enough. Okay, see, now he's turning around and back. I think what's happening is as we're doing this, he is getting confused. And I think it's messing up his like tracing and whatnot. Or maybe he's just doing it as he goes, because it's not like the most perfect route. Yeah, I think he's just picking up the areas that haven't been touched. Yeah, sorry to mess that up, my guy. But at least this way will be complete. And there's really not that many stones on the field, which is nice. Not sure why. Just feel it. You completed your... Really, my guy, you completed your task. Sure you did. Sure you did. You 100% completed that task, sir. Alright. Alright, we'll go put this back. We'll continue picking up the stones. We'll plant. And then it's just gonna take me a second. And it bothers me, but it's fine. We gotta get through it. We gotta get through it. Back it up. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up. And place for this guy. go ahead and hook this up. And then, like I said before, we also still have to take the wool, which is going to take us a hot second. How are the chickens doing as far as food? Oh, we also got to put food for everybody. Oh, crap. We fast forwarded and didn't give the horses more food. Ah, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. And the chickens are eating like crazy. We got to pick up eggs. Lord. Let's see. Did you make a field? I did not. Did not. Nope. Well, okay. Technically, this part where the barn and storage is, I deleted that field, if that makes any sense. Because on this map, actually, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna go ahead and let AI continue working, and we're gonna try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Oh crap, he's using frick. Let's stop that. All right, I need him to let go of this. But I technically, that section up there was like half of a field, and I just sort of painted grass over it so that way we don't have to do that. Well, mostly so I had some place for storage and things of that nature. Okay, we're gonna let this guy get the stones. Once he gets the stones in this field, then we'll worry about planting here. Okay, AI's going. All right, you, sir, I need you here. Actually, since we're over here, let's just do everything all at once. All at once. Everything all at once, all together. We can try to get through this process as quickly as possible. Squish, squish, squish. Good. I'm actually gonna go down here and do the squish, squish, squish as well. And then all we have to do is go through, pick up all of the... come on. Pick up all of the... Yeet. Okay, ooh, that was bad. Push all the wool out, pick up all the wool. We still gotta feed everybody because I am I am terrible at feeding the horses. But that's at the same time, I don't really care for the horses. The only reason I have them is just so we have more animals, if I'm being completely genuine. Eh, crap, we missed that one. Push it all the way over here. Get it back up. Dodge, swing, go, bulldoze. Oh, crap. Put it down, get through, bulldoze this over. Good. Okay, go to this next section. My shoulder is getting tired from the amount of turning I'm having to do with this wheel. Sort of, not really. In a normal car, the tire sort of, or not tire, but the wheel, like if you're going straight, it naturally wants to align straight. The centering of the wheel does. In this game, it does, but not as much. In fairness, I think I have it turned down as far as my settings in Logitech G Hub, which could explain that phenomenon. But that should be most of that. And then all I gotta do is use Little Beef to drop, I'm gonna drop 2 hay bales there this time so I don't have to do that stupid stuff. We also need to pick up that stuff as well. Okay. Easy stuff. Should take us a little bit, but I'm in the groove. I'm in the speed of it. Actually, let's go ahead and do this. Close this one up. We're gonna do it the normal way this time. open this up. We're gonna go this direction. Line it up a little bit better. Well, that was weird, but it worked. Okay, and at least this way we're already set up for the next one. I'll spin through here on the bridge, go down through here, dodge that, spin down here. Look at that speed and efficiency. Okay, go down here. Okay, that's a rock. You don't want to hit a rock. Okay, go across here. Okay. Go here, let him go. Okay, he doesn't want to go, but I'm gonna get right here. There, pick all that up, back it up. I'm gonna have to put more food down for the sheep this time. I think we're gonna do another, what, 8 bales maybe? See, I'm following you on TikTok. Well, thank you, sir. I haven't been posting to my TikTok as much lately, only because, well, it's hard to make a lot of short form content for this game. I do though, I still do. I just haven't done it recently. I was focused on that video that I put out on Monday, question mark? Yeah, I don't remember what day. Beep. Let's grab as much of this product as possible. Get up. Okay, good. Go up here, grab this one. Let's see, what do I gotta do? Let's see. The temple should be good. I shouldn't have to do anything with the temple. Pick up all of this. Okay, when we come back, we got 40,000. That's crazy. When we come back, we're gonna have to oop, don't tip over. We have to grab the eggs. We have to feed the horses. Yeah, stay up. Look at that. There we go. We gotta feed the horses up. Come on, stay on there. Yep, stay. Yeah, it's a balancing act. If you want to stay going speedy, you gotta balance it. Just gotta balance it. Oop. Look at that. Still going about 45 miles per hour. Now this bump right here is gonna screw us over. Yeah. Oh, nope. Still got it. Look at that. The speed and efficiency is insane. Ah! Same spot we did last time. Same. Stand up, damn it! Stand up! Don't you give up on me! You gave up on me. Yeah, that's twice in one stream. In fairness, that's what I get for rushing. Uh-oh. Drop that. Beep. Hop in that. Go here. No. It eats all that. Go here. Spin around. Oh, I need to close this side. Come on. Once it fully closes, beep. Open this side. Okay, this side's now open. Go here. Pick up all of this wonderful fabric. I missed some. Pick up that one. I missed one more. Go here. Let's see. Bag this up with careful precision of a wombat. Got this. Oh, okay. And with the speed of 18 Kenyans. I also need to repair. We've been dogging the crap out of this man CGS. So I am also going to fuel this and repair this as well. Eat. Okay, so take this back. We gotta grab the eggs. We got to repair this, fuel this, get hay, fast forward, and then the temple should be done. I hope. Look at the top. I know that's the reason I've been rushing. That's why I've been rushing. But I'm gonna. I'm not gonna stay on until the temple is done, but I am going to stay on until we fast forward to see if the temple is done, if that makes any sense, right? Because I think the last bit of material we have in there, I think that's the last of everything we need for the temple. So essentially, as soon as we get like all of this situated, we fast forward, which shouldn't, we're about to fast forward here in a bit. And then let's see, it should be left. Yep. And then we'll be good. So let me go over here, pick up this, and then I gotta go through and feed everybody. The feeding, now that I'm realizing it, that's the part that's gonna take forever. Dag nabbit. We need to come up with a better way to get this stuff out of here. That you know what? That's not what I meant to do, but it worked. So whatever, we'll take it. Okay, go through here. Drop the fabric off. The fabric has been dropped. Okay, turn around. Put the chickens in the chicken coop. Not chicken, eggs in the barn thing, storage. Okay. Okay, it's not dropping, so we'll switch sides. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that's all dropped. See, he's still picking up the last little bits of the rocks. I can go ahead and start. I cannot start planting. I can, but I can't. We do need to start feeding everybody. Who needs the most amount of food, and how are we gonna do it? Okay, let's focus on hay bales. Let's get those first. That's gonna be the easiest. We'll grab hay bales. We'll then grab grass bales for everybody. Well, actually, it's only the big barns that need the grass bales. So, come on, frack. We'll grab the lip it. Jeez. Okay. Stop honking at me. I'm doing my best. I don't need to actually repair any of this. We're just gonna repair this big guy. Okay. Well, it makes it look like it's broken, but the condition of those two don't affect anything, so at least I hope it doesn't. So we're gonna drive over here, leave space for the other guy. Something like this. Yeah, that's good enough. Park this, go to this guy, he's still working, perfect. Go to Little Beef, turn this on. We need to grab his stuff, make sure he's loaded up, and then pick that up, bag up, go here. Oh, didn't mean to turn the lights. Pick that up, spin around, turn around, go through here. We're gonna need hay bales. We'll do the hay bales first, since that would be the quickest. So I am going to, well, hold on, let me make sure. How much food do we have for the horses? Good. Okay, so we'll grab 2 hay bales, question mark. I think that's good. We'll do that. I'll do exactly 2. Can I see the temple after it's done? For sure. Like that's the main reason I'm trying to get the temple done, because I really want to see it. Okay, let's see, grass. Oh no, we need hay. Where's hay? Hay? There it is. We needed 2 of these. I hate that it's, okay, easy fix. Hate that it's picked up like that, so. But we made it work. Go here, back up, drop down. All we gotta do is impale this one on the side. Something like think we got it. Yep. All right. Drive both of these back over here. Gotta drive with some speed, but I can't drive full throttle. Ah, we left that in the way. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We'll just go around. It's fine anyway. It'll be a straighter shot. Okay. There we go. Doing good. Go through here. Look at that. Look at that. Can't stop my stride. Okay. Put those down. Bag up. Look at that. Can't stop my stride. Perfect. Okay. Now, let's go full speed. Okay, he's finished. Okay, perfect. Actually, that's perfect timing for us. Great. Fantastic. Okay. If he just finished doing stone picking, that means while we're feeding everybody, he'll be putting fertilizer and wheat on the field, on this field. Now, the other fields, we don't technically care at the moment as far as picking up stones. The reason being is we don't have to prep these fields yet. And still, we will not be spraying fertilizer or whatever we're going to say. We're not going to be throwing fertilizer on the field until at least one growth state, which essentially means we have to wait at least 1 month anyway before we start throwing fertilizer. So that benefits us because even though we're putting one fertilizing stage down for the wheat, we're still going to need another one anyway. So we have to throw fertilizer on the field at least once regardless. Let's see, he's on wheat. That's perfect. Now we're gonna have issues, and I just realized it. Oh, crap. All right. No. This is fine. This is fine. This is perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. I need to just set the AI to start from here. Once he does, we will be good. Okay. So I remember we had some issues with this before. But if I set this and set him to have 2, should be good. Do not start with the up down, start with the headlands first. Press OK. Go ahead and start. He should be fine. Where's this guy? Let's go. Speed it up, speed it up, speed it up. We need to go over here. We need to pick up, what was it, 8? Are we going 8? Yeah, we're gonna go 8. Well, yeah, we'll go 8. We'll go 8 grass bales. Yeah. 8 grass bales, and then we'll do that quick method or quicker method. And if we get lucky on the offload, let's see, go there. Let's see. We need 8. Even though I don't think 8 is going to be enough, but I'll grab 8 anyway. I should probably grab like 14 or more, but 8's gonna be good enough for now. Okay, pick up all those. Plus it allows us to move at a decent pace as well. So we go 8. See, did we move? Okay, perfect, that's gone. So I can just drive straight up through here. Also, we gotta feed the chickens. We gotta put more feed in for the chickens, which we can do in a second. Okay, we're gonna go through here. I'm gonna try to not clip it. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, from here, unleash this. Go here. Okay, good. Good. Dump as many. Perfect. Good. Keep dumping. Just dump as many as you can. Oh, come on. Okay, last one. Get off there. Get off. Uh-oh. And that's fine. That's good enough. That's good enough. Not perfect, but good. Not perfect, but good. Okay, we'll go here. Drop that. Spin around. Lower this. Tilt this. Snag the runaway. Yeah, got him. Okay, got the runaway. All we gotta do is go in and then just bop all this stuff in. Good, just like this. Just like that. Go from this direction. Swerve. Swerve this way. Go here, tilt this, lift it up a little bit more. Grab 1, grab 2. Good. Now we're trying to play football and just ram the stuff in here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Good. Little tush push. Good. Ah, crap. Go. Good. Drop off, drop off, drop off, drop off, drop off. You son of a bacon-eating bulldog. Okay. Or it's biscuit-eating bulldog, but same diff. Can I drop it off the ceiling? Oh, skill. Go, 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 go. Speed, efficiency, speed, efficiency, speed, efficiency. Speed, efficiency. Hook this up. Let's go. Go grab another 8. Meow. Meow. Wait, that was hay, right? Perfect. Okay, so that was hay. So we're good on hay. They're good. After we finish with these sheep, we got to worry about the chickens. Which, how's he doing on the field? Let me check the map. Oh, he's doing fantastic. Oh, did we miss some stones somewhere? Looks like we missed some stones. Okay, I'll go back and get that, I guess. What about fertilizer? Okay, so the first fertilizer, perfect. Okay, so everything's going well. Okay, grass, 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 grass. 8, good. Okay, go forward. Pick this up. And actually, if we can do this fast enough, we'll probably get the stone picking before he's finished planting everything. Actually, we'll do stone picking absolutely last, because we do need to get, or actually I could technically wait till the next, whatever, it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go here. We need to feed these guys. Come on. Okay, same trick as last time. Get here and dodge the edge of this. Perfect. Go ahead and let it go. Good. We're just sort of trying to shake it off here. There they go. There they go. All but one. Come on, get on a, you know, perfect. Perfect. Oh, ran into a fence. At least they're all off. Okay. Go here. Swing. Let go. Lower this down. Football. There we go. Can I grab this one at the same time? Let me grab one of these. Grab one of those. Touchdown. Okay, those are good. Bag it up. Oh, come on. Come on. There it goes. Grab that one. Good. Okay. Lower it. See how many we can just ram in there. Dude, that was good. That was good. That one was good. That one wasn't bad. Ooh, actually, hey, that turned out a little bit better. Not bad. Okay, let those down. Ah, whoa, whoa. Oh, I'm goobering. God dang it. I think I left my speaker on the bus I rode on. Whoops. Actually, speaking of leaving stuff, I had rugby practice yesterday and left my water at the field, which is like 45-ish minutes away from my house. So today I had to drive all the way there just to pick it up. And there's a little bit of construction going on near our field. So it's like I got there and there's a dude, like I guess he was there early for construction work. And I pull up in my vehicle that clearly doesn't look like it's there for construction work. Get out, grab one thing, get back in the car and leave. And I'm like, I know that looks weird, but we got it done. That's all that matters. Okay, perfect. But let's put it this way. Was the speaker a high quality speaker? Like, was it like an expensive speaker. Because if it's a cheap speaker, it's not that bad. And I'm willing to bet whoever's driving the bus, because I think they're supposed to clean the bus or check the bus at the very end, they'll probably find it and either return it or set it to the side or notify somebody like, hey, like there's someone who left a speaker of some sort. But yeah, I'm willing to bet you'll get it back. Let's see, go here, drop that off, go here, drop that off, back it up, go here. Ooh, I need to repair this while we're at it. Let's see, I don't know. You don't know if it's expensive or not? Actually, that probably makes sense. Someone got it for you. I guess that's fair. Okay, we're good on fuel. Go ahead and repair. Beep, beep, beep. Repairs are good. Okay. We're more than 15 minutes over. Hopefully we don't get to 30 minutes over. Well, actually, we shouldn't. We're pretty much done. We're pretty much done. Let me go ahead and feed the chickens while we're at it. I guess I could use the ban TGS. It doesn't really matter. Where am I going? Dear Lord. Actually, hold up. How many liters can our truck hold? If our truck can hold a solid amount of stuff, it can hold... It doesn't say how many liters it can hold. So, never mind. Okay, so he just completed his work on that field. Okay, I just went in a freaking circle and crashed like a goober. Let's see, what do we got to do? We got to put his stuff back. We then have to... Okay, here's what we go here. Okay, let me make sure he's finished the field in its entire... Yeah, he did miss a section down there. And that's fine. I can easily fix that. So we got fertilizing on the field. We got new stuff like this. Perfect. And then we left some rocks somewhere. Yeah, right there, which I'll go through and get really quickly. So it's nothing to worry about. Okay. And finish off this section. Dodge that pole. I knew I was going to hit it. But everything should be good. Perfect. Hold this up. Bring it on back. Dodge, dodge, dodge it. Dag nabbit. Whatever. But we're pretty much good. We're not at about 30 minutes yet, so that's not bad. But we'll drop this. We'll grab stone picker. We'll get that one little stone. We'll get the eggs. Or let's do eggs first. Eggs first, one stone, then we'll... Okay, that's the plan. Eggs first, one stone. Got it. Turn through here, go through here, straighten it up, bag her up. Yikes. Ooh, that's a little close, ain't it? A little close, but not bad. Oh, wrong way. Go here, spin this way, straighten it up. Good, drop it. Speed. This vehicle is not known for its acceleration. It's known for the torque. Okay. I said I was gonna... The order in which I said I was gonna do this, I decided not to do it because I keep forgetting I gotta do the stinking eggs. Not eggs, seeds. Seeds for the chickens. No, not seeds, wheat. Also, shouldn't you be able to feed chickens seeds? Like, I'm almost positive chickens eat seeds. So shouldn't... Because another game we can feed them wheat, barley, sorghum, something else. Where are the stones? I saw them earlier. What? Oh, wait. I think we're on top of them. Oh, wait. Oh, crap. Can we not get them out of the ground now? What? What? Why can't... So these stones specifically just won't get up out of the ground. Okay. Field options. Stones. Blocked after picked. Picked. Apply. How's that look? Perfect. Okay. Everything else good. Growth. 1 fertilized. Weeds growing. What? My fault. I should have read that and I didn't. Up. Picked. Roller. Weeds, not invisible. I don't know which one. I'm doing invisible. We did plow. I don't... Crap. This weed's growing, but I thought, there's a way to do this. There's a way to do this. And technically, we shouldn't be in a growth state. We should be not harvested. Green, big, no. Okay, we'll go invisible. Ground type. What? Rolled seabed, I guess? I don't know. Don't forget about the food for the chicken or eggs. Yeah, it's the... I'll try my best not to forget. I'm trying to figure out... It says that weeds are growing and I don't know why. If I do small dead, what does that do? Oh my gosh. Okay, so it's not small dead. Invisible dense. No, that's not it. I'm just trying to get this set back to where it was. Stones picked, ground, old seed bed, that's fine, because that's what we did. Ground angle, I don't care too much. Let's just do 90. Yep. Lime, we did plow. We plowed the field. Stubble shred, let's see what that does. It still says weeds are growing, and I don't understand why. We plowed the field, therefore there shouldn't be any weeds. If I do that, what happens? Okay, that did not work. Spray level? What does spray level mean? Oh, that is not... Dear Lord, I'm just butchering this all together. Okay, it was fertilizer, 90, gold, stones. There isn't just a nope, like invisible, green small 2, green milk, I understand all that. Dead, harvested. Okay, so that stays invisible. Oh, sown? That looks better. It still doesn't get rid of the freaking weed problem for some reason. Like, I don't understand. And now this is taking me longer because I don't understand regular weight. Stones picked. Weeds. Okay, wait. Small dents. Weeded. Alive. I think that's what I'm looking for. No, that is not what I'm looking for. Okay, that is definitely not what I'm looking for. And I thought I don't know. This just seems to be the best bet. I don't know. We'll just leave it like that. I don't know. I got other stuff to do. Okay. But we got the wheat down. I'm gonna drive this over here, get it set up over here. Then we need to feed the chickens. Then we can fast forward. Jeez Louise. Okay. Also, I need to repair this thing, which I guess I can do as I'm crossing, since we repaired our other two big vehicles. We repaired the Fent and the CGS. Go here. That slowed us down a lot. And now we only have 3 minutes left. Or 3 minutes left till I get to the time that I wanted to get to. Are you filling up? Okay, let this fill. What can I do? What can I do? Need to feed the chickens. I need to grab that, go over there, then go back that direction. Got it. All right. Sharpest way I can do this. Let's see. Go here. Sharp turn. Nope. Wasn't enough. The turning. Just not turn as much as I need it to. Go here. Click this. Go here. Need to go across. Seeds. Chickens. Fast forward. Jeez Louise. The good part is feeding the chickens won't take much time, because we shouldn't need that much, but I'm going to go ahead and just grab about this much, since I know that's more than enough. Oh, did not mean to run over that. Up here, we also have honey. For what reason? Don't know. But yeah, unless we get a direct stone option, which I'll have to look into. Okay, that's done. But yeah, I'll look into that a little bit. Yeah, we're just gonna have to finagle this. Finagle it, finagle it, finagle it, finagle it, finagle. It works. Perfect. I really wish that silo held more things. I know there's a way to do it. I could do like an extension next to it, and I think that would work. But at least that way we wouldn't have to feed the chickens as often. But I think regardless, we're gonna have to go over there and feed the chickens because we have to grab the eggs. Okay, dump this stuff out. Shouldn't take as much time. Beep. Okay, everybody's been fed. The fields are relatively taken care of. Still gotta pick up stones off of some of them, but that'll just have to wait till we fast forward. I'm just hoping the daggum thing is done. Come on, come on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Actually, we're just gonna fast forward with this house instead. Beep. Fingers crossed. Come on. This has to be the last thing. This has to be the last thing that this temple needs. It has to be. It has to. No, it's gonna start asking for furniture. I can feel it because that's the same thing they did in Silver Run, and I didn't like it. How's this one doing? Weeds, small. I don't know how to get rid of the weeds, bro. I'm just gonna figure that out on my own. Please, please, please. Okay, a little bit of a fast forward, that's fine. You can do that, just a little bit of a fast forward. Please be it, please be it, please be. Don't ask for furniture. Please do not ask for furniture. Come on, come on. Because we've been at this for, like, I feel like this one takes way more work than the Silver Run Forest one. The Silver Run Forest, we could just fast forward. We didn't have to do any work in between. But this one, we have to do so much work in between for every single month, whether it be feeding or delivering product. Golly, man. Dear Giant Software, these constructibles are annoying. Oh my gosh. But we still gotta go, so they're not even done. So I did. Well, and the worst part is I don't even know how many iterations of this do we have to do before it's actually done. Like how many times do I have to keep delivering? Since it takes 2 months every single time, it takes 2 months every time for the product to be completely gone. Like, brother, man. How do we get rid of the weeds on this field? The fact that there is no I don't know. Yes, I'm about to because this is insane. Okay, well, that stinks. It really stinks. That, man, I mean, hold up, let me check one last thing. This is roller level. What does that do? Okay, so if I go here and change roller level here. Bro, how do you get rid of these stupid weeds? Fertilizer, lime, manure, liquid manure. Okay, so there's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. I'm just gonna have to keep doing the invisible weed thing so they just disappear, I guess. I don't know how. I don't know how to turn off the weeds. I've tried. There's not even an option, and it bothers me because using power tools, there isn't an option to turn it off. If I go to, where is it? Field options. For weeds, it has invisible dense, which does nothing. I know what it does, but it essentially does nothing as far as the invisible section goes. It just means when it starts growing, they're gonna grow in densely. That's all that really means. But and you have small alive, small dense alive, big alive, and then you have small dense weeded alive, and then small dead, small dense dead, big dead, invisible. Like they don't have a gone, you know. direct sown, planted. I don't. You would think with the plow level being 1 that would mean that there couldn't be any weeds. You would think. Clearly, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. In settings, is that a thing? Oh, turn them off. Now, if I turn them back on, because I have to play with them on, if I turn them back on, will they still be there? Yeah, they're okay. I'll just leave them on. It is what it is. I mean, I have a tractor. I'll lease a weeder and we'll do it that way at some other point. For now, brother, I just want the stupid temple to be done. See you, nice guy. And so with that, if you like the video, please like, if you want to subscribe, please subscribe, if you want to leave a comment, please leave a comment. If you want to follow me on the social media such as TikTok or Twitter, please feel free to do so. If you want to join the Discord, the link is down in the description below. Please feel free to do that. That's where I send some memes, communicate, especially if we plan on doing like a dedicated server for Minecraft or Farming Simulator. I'm thinking more Minecraft, but if once we do decide to do that, that's how everybody will get access to that. But I'm rambling, and with that, I will say peace and good night.